IWC winner takes all concluding moments ago here at the Court Time Sports Center in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. My name is Joe Dombrowski. I am not joined by Benjamin C. Steele this evening. He's a little bit upset, as he often is, because we saw some absolute chaos. And if you guys missed it, you can check it out right now on the IWC Network. $9.99 a month subscription that gives you access to not just this event, but 20-plus years of history. And certainly a lot of big events still to come as we count down to the Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling Classic, Saturday, December 3rd, which we know will be headlined by Man-Dime Elijah Dean versus big-time Bill Collier. Collier's waited for a chance to physically hold that championship that he technically won for only a couple of minutes back over the summer. But tonight it was about pick your poison, choose the opponents of your opponent for December 3rd. It was no surprise when you think about it that Man-Dime Elijah Dean had Zach Nystrom laying in wait for Bill Collier after teasing a multitude of other athletes. Nystrom certainly did a number on Bill Collier. Collier left with a knee injury and I believe 8 stitches in his forearm. It remains to be seen if he'll be 100% for his number one contendership December 3rd. Meanwhile, Man-Dime Elijah Dean had hell to go through in the form of the one-man militia, young, metal, and ready to attack Matthew Justice, the present-day embodiment of extreme. Took Man-Dime through a bloodbath, but thanks to Nystrom, thanks to that IWC Championship belt, and a little bit of chicanery, we saw Man-Dime retain the title, but it seems to me that neither man will be 100%. Head into the Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling Classic. Who can survive? What will give Collier's journey throughout the year to get through all the contenders? Man-Dime's journey to keep the championship, something will give December 3rd. On Fight TV. Also, we thought we would see new tag team champions. The dispute between the main event and the Lebanon Don and the Bosnian Bonebreaker, Tito Orich, ended in more confusion. A double disqualification. The matchup gets out of control, impossible to call. And just when we thought we'd have things settled with a matchup in a month to determine the undisputed champions in a no disqualification, no count-out matchup, Brotherly Love, Dawkins, Klepto, and Castro intervened to talk about their 9-0 win streak, which was capped off and added to earlier on in the night with a victory over Chase Gold and the returning Para Sahara. Brotherly Love wanted a spot in that matchup. Justin Plummer didn't seem so sure. However, it was TME, fighting champions they are, adding Brotherly Love to the mix, accepting the challenge. A 3-team matchup for the undisputed IWC Tag Team titles. That's also on December 3rd. Cole Carter is still your Super Indie champion, successful over Derek Dillinger, a very hard-fought matchup. Much to the chagrin of maybe Jock Sampson, who kicked off the night by claiming that Justin Plummer had his chosen ones, his favorites, that maybe didn't earn opportunities as much as Jock would have liked to have seen. Cole certainly earned this victory and was quick to stand up for Justin Plummer when things with Jock Sampson and...
I know you're talking about the recap of winner takes all.
Okay. Can you put on the headset so we can hear you at least?
I don't know how this works. I'm a director.
I understand. You're not an audio technician, that's
I'm
for
not.
sure.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Thank you for joining us, Derek Dillinger.
Why did you only say one sentence about me?
Well,
I was only the Super Indie champion for the past year.
you were, yeah. You were for most of 2022. You were a Super Indie finalist a month ago, top contender here tonight. I'm sorry to say that, I mean, you didn't win the match tonight, but
Joe.
you're still in the running.
Joe,
Yes.
next month is the Pittsburgh Classic, right?
Yes, it is. December 3rd.
I'm breaking news on this. This is going to
Okay.
be breaking news.
Okay.
I'm entering the Pittsburgh Classic,
You're entering.
and I'm going to be the only wrestler in IWC history to win the Pittsburgh Classic 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. It's
Just like Cole Carter.
okay. Just like Cole Carter. Thank you for your time. He stole it last year, but that's beside the point. The Andrew Palace Katie Arquette issues, by the way, continue to reach a boiling point. Left in an unsettling note there, as Andrew Palace had pile-driven Katie Arquette, and Katie was, for a time, rather motionless. We don't have an update at this time about her condition other than she was being held for observation. Most curiously, at the end of that matchup, it was R.C. Dupree giving a standing ovation to the events in the ring. We're not sure why or how he figures in to this lovers' quarrel we have seen for much of the year. A lot of unanswered questions here that I am really not privy to, and for the sake of avoiding a potential libelous issue, I will not speculate on camera. Jack Pollock, no speculating about the dominance that he has shown throughout his entire career, defeating Mambo Italiano this evening and kind of completing that trifecta of Lance Storm graduates that he has overcome here in IWC Wrestling. Mambo's hungry for respect, but Jack Pollock proves why he is an extreme icon of IWC. Also, we saw the high-stakes championship on the line to kick things off as Alexander Apollo, who has always been against the 8-ball, always pushed the odds, always gone against the grain, and a 5-way scramble. His stipulation was adding a 6th man to the scramble. Former Super Indian Tag Team Champion Neon Ninja Facade, a surprise addition to Jason Gorey, Johnny Patch, Anthony Young, and the veteran Glenn Spector. Apollo still reigns as the high-stakes champion, longest in history, but Spencer Slade made his presence known after that matchup, which led to a most dubious challenge from the champion, who wanted to take on Spencer Slade in his specialty, a submission match. Is Apollo finally flying too close to the sun? Is his reign in jeopardy? We will find out. It all goes down Saturday, December the 3rd. Undisputed Tag Team Champions, 3-way matchup, Brotherly Love, Tito Orch, Lebanon Don, TME. It's going to be the IWC Heavyweight Championship, Man Diamond Bill Collier, high-stakes championship. Derek is going to enter the Pittsburgh Classic. He's going to try to win the trophy without beating the hell out of somebody and stealing it. So much more. Join us on the IWC Network. Join us on Fight TV, as IWC always knows how to end the calendar year in style, and we hope to see you here live. Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, Court Time Sports Center, or watching from the comfort of your own home. My name is Joe Dombrowski for IWCWrestling.com and IWC Social Media. We'll see you December 3rd.